Okay, so it pretty much appears we are beginning to make some progress with the campaign for the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I mean, just a few little steps here and there, but of course, there is still so much more to be done.
All right, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. How are we all doing? Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think about the message from Joseph Okechukwu, his own submission and his own belief, his own proposal, just to support the one that Shore said, the protest that is coming up on 20th of this month. So he says something very, very important, like you can see on the screen. I am proposing October 18, 2025 as World Mass Namadokanos Day. Who is with me? Now, I will allow the video to play so that you will hear everything the way he stated it. And I want you to tell me on the comments if you agree or disagree. What is your take on that? Very, very important that you do so. God bless you as you do that. And like the video, of course, share it to many platforms of your choice. Let's go there.
Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing great today. Okay, so it pretty much appears we are beginning to make some progress with the campaign for the release of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I mean, just a few little steps here and there, but of course there is still so much more to be done. I want to use this opportunity to applaud Omoyele Sowore for what he is doing for the campaign that he just launched to free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, which is gaining some traction right now. And I want to also make a proposal of my own. All right. On my X account, I have repeatedly called on influencers, social media influencers from the eastern part of Nigeria, of Igbo extraction, or even any social media influencer from any part of the world or any part of Nigeria or Africa. I am calling on all of you. I'm very particular about the ones from the east because we have a culture of always raising up to help when we hear the cries of our siblings. That is what we call onulubewane abanos. If you hear the outcry of your brother in pain or in distress, you don't run away. You run towards him for help. It's who we are. So, my proposal is on the 18th of October, 2 days before the proposed free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu protest that Sowore is proposed or is planning. On the 18th of October, I am asking all influencers of conscience, wherever you may be in this world, can we declare that day as the World Mazen Nnamdi Kanu Awareness Day? The day we make the world aware of the plight of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. In other words, on that day, from morning till the end of that day, the only posts allowed on our social media handles across all platforms would be posts about Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, his legacies, what he has gone through, what he is going through, what he stands for, and the need to release him to his family. We have to do this because it has gotten to the point where this is becoming irritating, especially given that recently the same Nigerian government that is holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in detention for all these years had the effrontery, the temerity to go into a peace talk with genocidal murderers and terrorists who kill Christians and Muslims as well in Nigeria, and allow them to majestically ride into a venue where they had peace talks and meetings with the government. But a man who is a freedom fighter, who actually set up an organization to protest the injustices meted out to his people, is held in detention. This guy was picked up all the way from Kenya and shipped to Nigeria. They said it was Interpol. Interpol later said they didn't have anything to do with it. They said he was jumping bail. At the end of the day, we are asking, how is it that someone who was sitting at home waiting for his time in court was invaded? The military went to his home, and they weren't going there to have a handshake with him. The military didn't invade his home to go and have tea with him. They came armed, and they came there violently. And the man literally escaped with his life and went abroad. Eventually, you guys still managed to lure him into the place where you extracted this guy and forcefully brought him to Nigeria to put him in detention. Till this very day, 4 years on, you haven't been able to bring charges. 4 years on, adjournment, adjournment, adjournment. And while this is happening, you're having meetings with terrorists who have been killing, maiming, decapitating, destroying, disemboweling people, taking over ancestral homelands and farmlands. They were doing it before your meeting. They went after your meeting to continue doing it, and nothing is done to them. How do you continue to justify this? Even if you, as an influencer or as a citizen of Nigeria, even if you had a problem with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, can you not look at the double standards? Can you not see the injustice? That this kind of injustice is not just meant for Nnamdi Kanu. It will come to everybody. When Boko Haram came, we all said, oh, it's far north, too far away from us. Where are they today? They are in Kwara. They are residing in Benue State. They've taken over local governments that once belonged to Christian farmers, and they have renamed them after their own names. And they are spreading further and further down south, because we saw it then and said, no, as long as it doesn't concern me, I don't need to bother. This is the tragedy of what has happened to our people in Nigeria. It doesn't concern me. That's for them. I think the time has come for us all to wake up. Injustice to one should be injustice to all. Regardless of how you feel about Kanu, regardless of what you think of his movement and campaigns, what is happening is a dangerous, dangerous precedent. If we allow it to fester, mark my words, everybody will get a share of the bite, of the poisonous, venomous bite of the serpent. This is unconscionable. It is unheard of. It is unbelievable. We have even Boko Haram members that are called, in quote, repentant Boko Haram. They have seasons of releasing hundreds of them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not qualified to be a repentant, is not qualified to be forgiven, to be pardoned for whatever, if he even did anything wrong. But Boko Haram killers, who are still killers, are being pardoned and reintegrated into the society. But this one cannot be pardoned. There is no other reason other than the fact that he's an Igbo man. And this was the very reason he even started the same organization that many of you are afraid of today, called IPOB. This was what brought about IPOB, this same level of injustice and neglect and humiliation of an entire nation of tens of millions of people. Igbos make up the second largest population after the indigenous population in every single state in Nigeria today. Nobody has told you the truth about how many we are. When they do proper census in Nigeria, you will know how many Igbos are. You will know who really has more population in Nigeria. And yet you think that it's okay to continue to oppress these people. Enough is enough. Let us dedicate October 18, 2025 as the day we let the world know the plight of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
All right, thank you so much. You have heard him, and like I said at the beginning, that I want to know your own take. What do you have to say about all he says? Do you agree with his proposal? Do you see reasons from that? Personally, I do, and I think it's very, very important. Please make sure you like the video and share it on many platforms of your choice. God bless you.